Hi guys, Anita here. So I wanted to give a little intro to today's budget video before we go into it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do my budget series and it's bi-weekly. I am a table games dealer, but I just recently got promoted to dual, so I also floor. So when I'm a dealer, I have a base rate and then I get paid on tokes. So I have a variable income. But when I'm flooring, it's a base rate. It's a solid rate the whole time. And so I started this series to help more with accountability, with making sure my bills got paid and stuff like that. Well, I've been a bad girl lately and basically going out to spend money at the casino that I didn't have. So for those of you that are returning, thank you. You know how much, I do pretty well with stuff, but I just can't seem to, I have money I want to put aside to put in an emergency fund, but I end up spending it. So that's what I mean by being a bad girl. Basically the money that I want to go to savings, I spent. Well, what I did just recently, in the last week or so, is it was just, I don't know if I'm just getting emotional or what, but, I ended up going and blowing like $300. Well, it was money I didn't have. So I ended up getting a couple of payday loans, and after I got them, that buyer's guilt and stuff, I had that. So I sat down, looked at all my bills, and I knew that I had one of my 401k loans paid off and I could take another one out. So I looked at it, I did the math as far as how the max I could take out and what I needed to take out. And for me, I decided to take out the max that I could, which I will show you what my plans are to do. Basically, I'm paying like $1,100 in bills, and like $600 to $800 of it is nothing but credit. So I decided to go ahead and take out a 401k loan and pay off several different credit cards. In the end, I'm only paying like a total interest of about $320 over the course of 30 months. Which I know I will be at this, I'm 95% certain I will still be at this job in 30 months. So a year and a half, or 2.5 years. I can always pay it off sooner. And anyways, so before I get into that portion of it, I just wanted to kind of come up here and show you, or tell you guys, that this paycheck budget review might be a little hard to understand, but I'm hoping that I can explain it to you guys. And when you guys actually see it, you'll know and understand what I'm going through and what my actual plans are. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. I'm sorry, it's like 11:25 p.m. on Thursday night. I just got out of bingo and got home. And so I'm tired. I worked 6 days this week so that I could also have Sunday off, because I'm going to go bingo Sunday too. But I switched because a coworker needed it. Anyways, I will be back with you in a moment. Alright? Alright guys, so this is my budget. As you can see, I've actually kind of redone this. So this is for the July 13th through the 20th. So just to start out with, my account balances as of just a few minutes ago, I had $347 in my Bank of America, $15.62 in my Capital One, and 24 cents in my emergency fund. So my income, $300 goes to Bank of America, $954.59 goes straight to Capital One, so $1254.59. These are my bills due. So Capital One is due the 13th. First off, these are pretty much everything that I know I need to make payments with. These can kind of be held off a little bit, minus 2 of them. So Capital One is a minimum of $42. My food, my fund money are both normal. Car Care One, just have to pay $29 minimum by the 18th. $125 for one main. Straight Talk will come out on the 20th or 21st. And then USCA, I ended up getting a notification saying that if I bump my payment up $10 a month, they will give me a $100 discount. So I was like, sure, I can do that. So Navient, $200 is a normal. Women Within and Torrid are minimum $25 and $27 respectively. My First Premier is $37. That's due on the 21st. Avon, I need to pay at least $25 to. And then my sinking funds is $105. My sinking funds involve the e-insurance that I was talking about. I just kind of grouped them all together. So let me just kind of bring this over. So I kind of broke it down into auto, Amazon Prime, Esurance, medical, collections, and emergency fund. This is what it was at the beginning of July. So, and this is respectively up there. So I have $10 for auto, $5 for Amazon Prime, $70 for Esurance, $15 for medical, and $5 for collections. And then emergency fund is as I can put it in there. And this is just a base one. Medical and collections, these bottom 3, if I can put more into them, I'm going to. The auto is more, and I might bump the auto up just a little bit. It's more to cover my, like, my OLO changes is more what it's to cover. And I know they say you do it like every 3 months, but on average that's what it kind of is. But because I live closer now, I don't drive as much in my car, so I'm averaging that out to every 4 months. So that pretty much covers it. And again, I may end up changing that, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and get back here. So like I was saying earlier, I messed up. So these two here are my payday loans, and they're bi-weekly that I have to pay those 2 amounts. So with that being said, that all came to $1163.53. Now I do have Amazon Prime that's due on Saturday, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pay it or not, and that's about $130. So after these get all paid, I have $91 left. So with that being said, with what I was talking about, oops, sorry guys, sorry. This is kind of my page that I made up. So up here is the amount that I'm taking out, $57.76. Now these are my balances as of 5:30 a.m. as you can see. So everything with the blue check box are bills that I'm gonna actually pay off with the $57.76. So that will eliminate my Capital One, both First Premiers, Indigo, Torrid, Women Within, Reflux, and both my loans. So, and then I will still have the Car Care, the Care Credit, Navient, One Main, and Avant, and USCI. So I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, all in all, I'm paying off this is the rough amount to be paid off. So I'll have roughly this amount left off. And so I'm going to try and put that all into savings. So with the loan, it's $101.56 bi-weekly, and it's already deducted from my paycheck for a total of 60 payments, so that's 30 months, and I will be paying $317.39 interest. Now, one of the things I've been contemplating on since I wrote this up and while I was at bingo is I am contemplating on go ahead and setting up a instant transfer for the remainder. So basically I want to make like a $200 payment. So if I subtract 200 minus 101.56, that leaves $98.44. And I'm thinking about going ahead and doing that so that I can make, when I get it basically halfway paid off, so in 15 months, a year and a half, or a year and 3 months, I can go ahead and say, hey, I want to pay off my loan, and I'll have the money there. So I'm going to go ahead and write this in here. So I want to auto transfer $98.44 to savings bi-weekly. Now, I'm not sure quite yet whether I want it to go straight into my emergency fund or if I'm going to make a separate one that is that I'll end up just calling my debt savings, basically as a debt snowball type of thing. I may do that, I may not. But this way I will have it and I know that it's to go to this. And I might just do the separate one for it. Anyways, guys, that is what my budget looks like and what my plans are. This will just keep things a lot more simple. I still have yet to finish paying off the PUD, the PUD garbage, and internet from when we moved, but that's not going to get paid until the very end of the month, if not into August. Anyway, guys, thank you for sticking with me and pretty much, you know, being my inspiration and my accountability. I've been feeling really bad about doing that, and this way it kind of keeps me from stressing out, and in the end it's gonna save me interest. So yeah, basically I am literally waiting for the money to get deposited, and so if it doesn't show up by 6 a.m. before I go to bed, then I'm going to make my Capital one and my Car Care one, and basically I'm gonna make my payments that need to be made before the 17th, before Wednesday. So basically anything from now until Wednesday that's due, I'm gonna make the minimum payment on, and then whatever the balance is when that money comes in, then I will make that payment. So yeah. Alright folks, thank you for sticking with me again. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please hit the red subscribe button. Just a little disclaimer, you will never see rent on here. That my husband takes care of. And if you haven't watched previous videos, you will know that we just recently moved in with a coworker, so we don't have water, sewage, garbage, or utilities really to pay for. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Hope your July goes wonderful, and don't forget to tune in next week. And don't forget as well, I will be putting up another video soon. That's a plan with me. Alright, bye bye.